Diamondbacks lose game 1. They lose it 5-3. In a game where, I'll be honest, I'm not losing a minute of sleep tonight. A playoff loss in a championship series for the NL. I'm fine. I gave this team no chance in this game 1, which is crazy to say, I know. Crazy to say after what happened game 3 versus the Dodgers, sweeping them. I can explain it. I have 10 minutes, but I gave them a slight chance to start the game, and it quickly went to 0. But I'll explain. I was full of euphoria after the Dodgers game. You sweep them. You're feeling on top of the world. You can beat anybody. And then I see that they're starting Gallen game 1. And I think that's a mistake. It's my only real nitpick of this whole series. I didn't think there was anything that Torrey did wrong today. Bullpen, he put in the guys that you would normally put in, and they shut it down. I'm getting to the game. I'll get to the nitpick with Kelly and Gallen. I would have 100% played Kelly today. This is not a hindsight 2020. Kelly has pitched a shutout his last game. He's been off a whole week. You're now risking him pitching rusty tomorrow. A whole week he's been off. Gallen had 5 days off. And I'm willing to risk Gallen pitching at game 2. Would have made a difference today having Kelly and Gallen go back to Kelly and Gallen switching places? Maybe not. Probably not, actually. But I do think it just would have been more ideal. And I just hope he's not rusty tomorrow. That's kind of my thing where it's like, oh, I don't know. Baseball is weird. It's like if you have too little rest, you're going to be tired. If you have too much rest, you're going to be rusty. It's almost like a 5 to 6 day span. Like anything more or less than that, it's like, oh, you messed up. I'm thinking about tomorrow's game. In terms of today's game, I mean, look, Carroll got on base first at bat in a weird blooper with a broken bat. I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, this is my slimmer of hope. If you could take the crowd out early and get this offense moving, get this wagon on the road, okay, then like you're in control. So Carroll got on base, and then Marte Pham struck out, and Walker grounded out. And I'm thinking, okay, well, now Phillies is probably going to respond. They got a very top 7 heavy lineup. And Marsh and Rojas in the bottom of their lineup are just speedsters. So first pitch, Gallen throws, home run, Schwarber. I said, there we go. No chance. No chance in this game. First pitch. And it was so fitting because like the 3 assholes in their lineup are like, even before the game, he said, who's the 3 guys that you don't like on the Phillies? And like Schwarber, Harper, and Castellanos. Schwarber because he's like the most modern day ass player. He either is going to hit a home run, he's going to walk, strike out, or ground out. There's like nothing else he's going to do. And he might, if you told me that he would have more home runs than like single, doubles, triples combined, I would believe you. That's all he does. His batting average is like 192, and Phillies fans say because he draws walks, that's all he does. Maybe have him bat 9th. Imagine Schwarber batting 9th in the lineup, how deadly that would be. So, he gets a home run. But Bryce Harper, you don't even need to explain why. I mean, I was shaking my head. First pitch, too, to him. Again, home run. I wasn't feeling the worst when it was only 2-0 after the first inning. It could have been way worse. And then Castellanos, because you know why? He's batting 7th in our lineup, and you just know, like, the fact that he's so good batting that low. But you knew they were going to show their kid. And the Homer Simpson and me just went like, you little twerp. Don't show happy kids to a disgruntled fan because he gets violent and it's not a good thing to see. So I'm halfway through my review and just losing it. Dog's barking. Look, it was getting ugly. Down 3-0, down 4-0, down 5-0. It wasn't hurting me because I gave him no chance. I didn't believe. I know the answer backs are capable of answering back, but I said it's just not this game. They have to steal one in Philly. They're not going to steal this one. Evan Longoria got a single. Cute. It's the second hit of the game. Perdomo. He gets a home run. 5-2. I'm like, okay. They got a little bit of a out of me. Got a little bit of a flinch. And they went down, but I'm thinking, I don't know, prove me wrong. I love being proved wrong. I'm not proved wrong often. I'm pretty good at this stuff. So, what I'm happy is, going back to what I said earlier, Torrey put in the guys in the bullpen that you would normally not put in. He put in Kyle Nelson, who had a very rough September. Comes in, he's a lefty, goes 1-2-3, which is so fitting. He either just goes 1-2-3, no problem at all, or he gets lit up. And well, we got a good Kyle Nelson today. D-backs, they're chipping, but it's not quite enough. They go to Castro after Nelson gives up a double to Turner, and he strikes out Harper. Castro comes in, gets 2 outs. D-backs get a run. Could have gotten more, but they do get a run. There was men on the corner, no outs. And I was like, this is the only time they could prove me wrong. Because I don't know why the Phillies took out Wheeler so early. They put in, Rodriguez. I was like, all the guys in the bullpen, it's one guy I'm not really worried about. It's Alvarado and Kimbrel. Like, okay, those guys can be a problem. Kimbrel's shaky, but he almost gets the job done every time. He's kind of like Paul Sewald. So they put in Rodriguez. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of surprised. I think Wheeler was wheeling and dealing. He did give up a 2-1 homer, but that was it. A single and a 2-1 homer. That's all he's done all night. And D-backs made it interesting. It was, again, man on the corner. Gurriel almost lined into a double play, which would have been awful. But it was only ruled 1 out. Gabby made it back to first. Alec Thomas hit a sacrifice. You're down 5-3. I'm like, dang it, they're showing fight. I'm proud of them. Like, they're showing fight. I'm not sad watching this game. I'm saying, you know what? If they come back and win, that's the coolest thing in the world. If they don't, at least they're showing me something. And it just wasn't enough. And the bullpen shuts it down the rest of the way. Castro and Frias come in, they do their job. And you had a little bit of a chance in the ninth inning. Kimbrel strikes out Walker in 3 pitches. Not a good day for my boy Walker. But Gabby draws a walk. And then Gurriel, who he's kind of been a double play guy all year, but it's almost like knock on wood. The last 2 months he's been good at that, like avoiding the double play, and the game ends in a double play. Look, they lost 5-3. I'm not upset, a little disappointed, but just I'm not surprised. A lot of people picked Phillies to win this series, but a lot of people picked them to win in like 6 games. I haven't seen anyone say they win in like 5. No one's saying the sweep. I don't want that. I don't want a sweep. I don't want that. Maybe that's if we swept, but that's wishful thinking. I think tomorrow is the only chance. If you lose tomorrow, you have to win a game in Philly, and that's if you win all 3 in Arizona. That's wishful thinking. If you win in Philly, they're on the ropes, and you have 3 games in Arizona. And Brandon Pfaadt's pitching one of them, and I don't know how he's going to do against this Philly top 7, but I don't know. That Philly team, as hot as they started off, they really kind of put their foot off the gas, and maybe it's foolish thinking, but I think we have a shot tomorrow. I think.